Hello and welcome to the fifth episode of my 7-part fitness series for fitness enthusiasts, Nutrition. Today in this episode, when I start, you will be wondering, is he actually speaking about nutrition? Because see, when I say nutrition, what you must have thought? Okay, carbohydrate, protein, fat, mineral, water. Okay, vitamin, mineral, water. I'm going to tell you these are macronutrients, these are micronutrients. You got to have, body needs so many grams a day. If your activity level is so much, you need so much carbs, so much protein, etc. etc. Same old story that your nutritionist gives you. Okay, so morning breakfast you have to take so much gram protein, so much gram carbohydrate, afternoon, evening, night, total, and 6 liter water. Don't forget that 6 liter, 4 to 6 liter water a day, and all of these, and then that whole set of multivitamin tablets that you are supposed to eat. Nutritionist after nutritionist, you go about doing the same thing. Result? Nothing. 3 months, oh, I saw 10 kg weight loss, 15 kg back with a bang. After all this is done, the people who go to these nutritionists pay somewhere around 40,000 to 1 lakh rupees for one-time diet consultation. And then in the end, they'll end up with me because I am in this network. So, and that will not, through friends, they while and I just see this that was given to me. And I'm like, you paid 50,000 bucks for this? So, what is happening? Why am I telling you this? I'm not putting you down or something, what are you doing? No. I'm addressing the problem. Why are you going through this? Why are my clients not going through this? Why is it that their weight doesn't come back with a bang? Because of what I'm going to tell you now. You need to understand this before you begin working out. Because if you don't understand this, same thing will happen. Diet after diet, one day keto diet, one day Atkins diet, one day blood group diet, nutritionist after nutritionist. Somebody one day will give you some philosophy, someday will other. You got to put an end to it. And today in this episode, I'm going to put an end to it. So sit back, you have the time, you have the patience, listen to this. Okay? Come on, let's start. Now, the approach I'm going to use for this is, you are fast asleep in your house. 3:15 a.m. I come and I wake you up. Get up. 3:15, wake up. You freshen up and you sit down in your window. We're looking outside. What will we see? Obviously, pitch dark, all lights off. If there is one light on somewhere or somebody is doing something, what will that be? A yogi meditating or practicing yoga. An entrepreneur or a student who wants that idea, that which is not of this world, something different, only that person will be up from say 3:30 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. These are the only two type of people we'll see. Other than the people who are coming back from the party all night long is a different story, also lost. But those who have woken up, only these two kind of people. Basically, anyone who is looking beyond the physical, the other dimension, will be up at this time, 3:30 to 5:30. Then 5:30 onwards, we are sitting there only, okay? 5:30 to 7:30 approx, okay? Lights will start going on, where you will see lights going on more in the bathroom. All bathroom lights will start going on. People will wake up into the bathroom. People will wake up into the bathroom. All right, that happened 7:30 onwards. Okay, 7:30. So you go somewhere till say 9:30 a.m. This is that time. Notice this. You and I are sitting there and observing this. All the way down from that cycle guy who comes with that medu vada to the Udupi restaurants, medu vada, masala dosa, idli sambar, to the 5-star hotel buffets, all packed. Scrambled eggs, sandwich, toast. Basically, here you will see people, most of the people, having a good healthy breakfast. Most of them are. I'll come to the ones who say, oh, I don't eat breakfast. In general, we are observing this with no opinion of our own. We are just observing this. Breakfast, everybody is eating. Everywhere it is packed. 7:30 to 9:30 people are hogging. 9:30 onwards, all the way till say 12. This is that time when everybody will be at work. You all are billionaires. Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Elon Musk. What do they say? They have this saying that the most important task of the day, you must finish at this time. So, big corporates will have their morning meeting at that time. The most important meetings and presentations will happen at this time. 9:30, everybody in, and you have to meet your boss, and all offices are buzzing, banks packed. Everybody is bang on with their most important thing at this time. After 12, slowly, everything will start calming down. If you've eaten your lunch and everything, you are sitting there. Huh? These are the fit ones. Those who are not fit, like for example, not fit as in low on energy. Sorry, not fit is not the right word. Low on energy, like kids, old people, senior citizens, and the sick will straight fall asleep at this time. From 12 to say 5 p.m., somewhere around 4:30. All fallen asleep, nap. Those who are awake are at their worst. Okay, at work they are all everything goes quiet. Offices go quiet. Roads go quiet. 4:35, all the way say till 7. What do we see at this time? All gyms packed. All kids down playing. Senior citizens and everyone walking. Coffee shops packed. Chaat masala, pani puri, bhel puri, all stimulants. Smokers at their smoking best at this time. Stimulant, basically out. It's that time when everyone is either in full-blown physical activity or they are eating something which is very at this time. This same pani puri, bhel puri, nobody will be eating at this time. They will eat it at this time. 7 o'clock onwards, again down, 10, 11, tuck, gone off. Now what are you thinking? These guys said this is nutrition, right? Where is the nutrition in this? Again come back. Now see this. Why am I telling you? Because you need to understand this. Tell me what you eat and I will tell you who you are. Remember I told this in the introduction lecture. Your food is your medicine. Your food heals you. You take it from nature. You have to be connected with nature. It is not an independent entity. 3:30 to 5:30. Why the other dimension? What our culture taught us, this is what we called as Brahma Muhurat. Means the energy. Simple words, energy. What our culture called it prana, some culture called it chi. That which cannot be created or destroyed, which only can be converted from one form to another. That energy goes to your crown over here. Best time to meditate. Come up with something genius. You really want to connect. This is the time. From there, it straight goes down to the root. So from this 5:30 to 7:30, you are either in the washroom, root down, or one thing that we cannot see. You heard this research? If a couple is trying to conceive, the best time to have sex is this time. Do this, Google this right now. Pause the video and Google it right now. Before 9 a.m. is what the Western research says. Why? No, that hormone levels are very high. For why? That we don't. At that time, testosterone levels show highest in the body. This is why our ancestors knew it like 1,000 years back. Energy goes down to the root. So you are either having sex, the best time to have sex, or it's in the intestine. The best time. That's why everybody in the washroom at that. Most of the people. From there, 7th, it comes up to the stomach. The best time to eat your meal. 7:30 to why? Because if you eat at this time, it will be best to digest. Because the prana is now in your stomach. Now, 9:30 to 12. Why those billionaires told you that this is the best time to do your most important task? Prana comes up. Solar plexus. Here. This is where you shine out in the world, performing, doing the most important task. It will be recognized the most when the energy comes here. You met those losers, absolutely. Do you know who I am? Where do they point? Here. They will never say, do you know who I am? Or they will not say, do you know who I am? They will say here, do you know? Bigger loser than that, do you know who my father is? He will point here. Father, son, the shine. It comes up here. That is the time when you do the best task of the day. 12 o'clock, sun is right on top of your head. Why is man called? Bruce Lee once said, when your opponent expands, you contract. When he contracts, you expand. When the energy outside expands, you contract. From 12 to 4:30, the sun is shining at its brightest, hottest. Your energy goes down. So people already with a low energy, small kids, sick, elderly, straight off to sleep. Rest of us, correct? Worst time to eat. Eat mutton at this time. See what you will be doing. You won't be able to sit straight. Because the prana is being pulled there already. The prana is worst time to eat. 4:30 to 7. The sun starts setting, your prana starts rising. Those who are in tune with their energy, they will be killing it physically. Sudden burst of energy. Kids going bonkers at that time. Those elderly and the ones who are really into fitness and workout, gyms are packed at this time. 4:30 to 7 is the peak hour, 5 to 7. Gyms full, packed, everybody working out. Those who are not in tune, chaat masala, smoking, coffee, chap, they want to talk. That's the time when you go out. You want that pani puri, bhel puri, you want something spicy, what to do. Correct? 7 o'clock onwards, energy starts going down. That's why they told you the best time to have dinner, finish it before 8:30. They told you this. Why? The more once the sun sets, now the prana will start going. 7 o'clock you can finish your dinner. Wonderful. 8, maximum 8:30. Don't go beyond that. They told you this because the prana goes down. There is no prana to now digest the energy, the food. So what happens? The food starts rotting in your stomach. It will show results not now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now. Indigestion, acidity, sudden acid reflux, all this starts when you eat your dinner at 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. when there is prana is like boom. You are understanding this. Once you understand this clock, now I will give you something. Suppose you ate at 8 a.m. Okay, the best time to eat, 8 a.m. Here you ate your dinner at 8 p.m. How much gap is this? 12 hours. Does this sound familiar to you? 12 to 18 hour gap, fasting in between. Sounds familiar? It's our concept, which they very nicely took, packed it and sold it back to us as intermittent fasting. This is not intermittent fasting. This is how in our land we always knew how to eat this, while they just figured it out and named it intermittent fasting. We knew that if we drink, you don't need 4 to 6 liters of water a day. You need how much water you need. We even knew which vessel to drink from, copper vessel. We even knew which vessel to eat from, bronze. We knew all of this. This is the reason why they say 12 to 14 hour gap, because you go through the solar cycle. Now, can you do this in Europe? Can you do this in England, in London? No, you cannot. 4:30 the sun is shining on your face. 10 o'clock it is setting. 12 to 14 hour gap. Not in this land. Here, sunrise to sunset all year round happens in a gap of 12 to 14 hours. You eat according to this. Now, once you have understood this, that is when you come to point number 2. That does this mean everybody should do this? Now, this is the latest thing only. Everybody trying to. If you are somebody who's a working class individual, an entrepreneur, a businessman, woman who wakes up, does her thing, car, goes to work, office desk job, comes back. Your workout is like 30 to 45 minutes max, say 3 to 4 times a week. Most of the people that I know fall into this category. This is the best diet that you can have. But there's a way to get into it, and it is not as simple as 12-hour gap. There are things to be done here. There is something to be done here. That I will tell you separately in another. This is what the things you are supposed to know before you begin your training. You need to know this. Now, if you have decided that no, I want the athletic type, like how I am. You want either the athletic type, or you want to be that full beefed up. You want like 6-pack abs. You are in that world. Then what will you do? Can you eat like this? The advocates of intermittent fasting will tell you, no, everybody should eat like this. Fasting has many benefits, insulin, they'll give you a long list. No. If you have decided that I'm going to be the athletic type, then you have to eat like an athlete. You cannot eat 2 meals. It has to be 4 meals plus your supplementation of caffeine, beta-alanine, creatine and protein. All of that goes together with that kind of training. Now the new thing is come. 1 meal a day. You want to lose weight? 1 meal a day. None of this eating was to lose weight or put on fat. I have been telling you this since the first episode. That don't focus on the byproduct, fat percentage, weight loss, muscle gain. Focus on the product itself. Byproduct will just fall in place. Who eats like that 1 meal? Those who pursue the spiritual path. Because what they do is, their best time to eat is here. They eat somewhere around between 11 a.m. and 1 they finish off their meal. Why? Because morning is like full-time sadhana and evening is full-time sadhana. So you have to be empty. See, you cannot be full packed stomach and sitting to do anything. Their food is also obviously no meat and everything, plus very light. Things that will come into your system and disappear in no time. They are the ones who do this one meal because it supports their activity. You do intermittent fasting if it supports your activity. You do athletic training 4-5 meals a day diet if that is your activity. You don't come up with fancy lines like the more you eat, the more weight you lose. The less you eat, the more your immune system builds. It doesn't work like that. Wherever you are, whatever activity you've chosen, as per the cycle of the day that you have synced yourself with, means the ones who say, I am a late riser and I go to bed late and I don't eat breakfast. That means what? I am doomed? No. There is a way. If you understand this, fit yourself in this. Make your chart. Okay, this time, so I am, then that happens. Now, I cannot get into individual things, or that this thing will go on for 2 hours. But in general, understand your cycle, number 1. Number 2, in these 3 categories, spiritual, regular daily life, athletic, where do I come? Pick up your meal plan accordingly. 1 meal a day, intermittent fasting, 4-5 meals a day. That you have to fit into this. If you understand this concept that I have taught you today, you will stop bouncing from nutritionist to nutritionist. Now, inside this what to do, I will make videos and tell you. But a concept this simple has been complicated beyond words. Everybody wants to look like this, behave like this, while they are living a life like this. It doesn't happen. You decide. Don't put 1 leg here and 1 leg here. You decide where you want to be. Then I will fit you into this. Then I will tell you morning what to eat, here what to eat, here what to eat. If you are this types, then here what to eat. If you are this types, then here what to eat. Accordingly, I will give you. And in no time, you will see your body toning up because it is the product that we are focusing on. This is your nutrition lecture. Think about it. Make sense out of it. And I will now see you for my next episode. Very important. How to choose the personal trainer for you. It is full of gossips. I will tell you things that you must have never heard. I will now see you for the next episode. Take care.